morning, New York. Good afternoon, Tel Aviv. This is Trending. I'm Emily Francis. We have a great show lined up for you coming up this hour. Girl Power today. Girls on the Road documenting female entrepreneurs and an initiative in Israel to foster and grow female entrepreneurialism. And she's Israel's big supermodel that people are starting to talk about. 20-year-old Noam Frost is here with our very own Maya Kramer. All right, it's all about girl power on the road to becoming the entrepreneurs of the future. Joining us live are three very inspirational women at the helm of female self-empowerment. Please welcome Tatiana Mello, Fernanda Moura, and Marav Oren. Welcome to all of you.
Thank you.
So you guys are from Brazil.
Yes, we are.
And your first time here in Israel.
Definitely.
What has the experience been like for you so far?
Amazing. Incredible. Yeah,
Yes.
we're looking forward to come to Israel, and it's been proving amazing.
Everything you expected.
Yeah,
so tell us
and
about
more.
what you're doing, because you guys are like traveling, literally the
Yes.
girls on the road. So you just go to every country and interview amazing women? Basically?
I wish I could go to every country, but right now 26 countries. We still have five more to go, and we are interviewing women entrepreneurs to learn their stories and share with others, to take inspiration, first steps, and really empower and impact other women.
Amazing. Is your background in journalism in Brazil?
No, I'm a lawyer, and then
Fighting for rights, no?
Business consultant, and then it's completely new. What we are doing now has nothing to do with our background.
So what made you decide, like, okay, this is what I'm being called to do in my life right now?
Yeah. You know, like, we wanted to do that because we think that gender has not to be an issue in terms of entrepreneurship. We wish that our initiatives will not longer be necessary in the future. So we wanted to bring like more role models, more female role models, and tell about their stories so other women can get inspired by it.
Right.
And, you know, like decide to go on this journey.
And you've been to a lot of countries. So, I mean, you're profiling women. You guys were also, you interviewed Palestinian women. You've been to Jordan, Lebanon, Israel.
Yes.
You know, are you finding even interviewing these women that it's a way to kind of unite cultures through entrepreneurialism? Like, do you feel like there's an opening for that from your experience?
We'd like to think that, and I think there's a way to do that, definitely, to build bridges eventually. So yeah, it's been very inspiring also to interview all these women in this area. So they have a lot in common, which is really interesting, not only here, but around the world. So I would say that this brings them together. It's very powerful, and that's what we've been sharing with them
And your
as well.
ultimate goal is what?
To make a documentary, to impact them, you know, so they can learn from each other. This is very powerful. We do believe that women in Cuba, for example, can learn from experience in women here in Israel or Japan or Germany or Norway.
So a way to kind of unite them all. So now let's bring in Marav. So you found her. How did you find out about this power woman who was like single-handedly bringing women entrepreneurs together?
When we were reaching out for in Israel, like organizations to interview, so the first one they said, like, you must talk to this woman. So, you know, talk to me. Yeah, here she is.
So tell us about what you are doing. I know that you're going to be humble about it, but like it's almost like single-handedly. Like, you're CEO of a company. You obviously have a lot of business experience. So why now is this kind of your purpose in life?
Okay, so I think around 4 years ago, I had breast cancer, which I'm okay after. And
Thank goodness.
yeah, but in that year, it's like a game changer for your life, like everybody says, every cliche. Okay. And I was looking around me, and I saw that there were hardly any women entrepreneurs that are in the tech area. I'm quite specific in the tech area. And I decided to open a CoWork Space for women entrepreneurs. So this is how it all started.
So it is kind of like, we don't want to give away the other name, but it is actually like an office space with the same
like
amenities as that name that we're not. It's okay. They're already making billions of dollars, but
no. It's like every other CoWork Space. The only difference is that we reach out and go look for the women, for the women entrepreneurs, and we tell them, listen, usually they're afraid to start. So we give them a place first to come and work from. And then we build the ecosystem we help them with, connecting them with the investors and the CoWork and the mentors and the workshops and the events and everything.
Really, it's so amazing because, you know, like we could talk this as women, no matter how much education we have and how smart we are. It's true. It's like this feeling, like even, you know, for myself, my own projects, like inherently there is this insecurity that comes with being a woman. What do you think
Will
that
I
is?
succeed?
Even the most confident of us, you know?
I think what the three of us have been talking about all the time is I think what's amazing about their project is the fact that they're looking for the role models, because we're all saying that there aren't enough. And as women, unfortunately, we're not always sure that we can make it, even if we know we can make it.
Exactly.
Like, you need someone to
pushing, and I think so much about women is like a community. Like I think, right? Like to be able to know that we kind of have each other's backs has got to be just so comforting because it's not like this myself against the world
and
mentality.
This is important, definitely. You know, building communities, women coming together, supporting each other, and also impacting men.
Of course, exactly. And this is what's so interesting about the new feminism is it's not like it was in the 60s, 70s where it's like anti-man. It's more about all of us embracing our own human dignity and goodness, right? That's the feminine energy, no matter if we're a man or a woman.
We have interviewing also men for our project. Of course, for entrepreneurs, only women, but like for the ecosystem, we have been interviewing men in many countries. And they're like with, initiatives and also with this mindset that we have to come together, we have to help each other, like have mentors. It doesn't matter, like it has to be more equal.
Right.
So,
and also the goals for you. Like it's not about like, ooh, we're women the best.
It's totally not a women's only place. It's very important for us to understand. We need to have at least one female as a founder or a CEO, but the team has men. So it's not a CoWork Space only for women.
Right, exactly. But it's also like, I think for us is, learning leadership skills and all of that is a big component, right? Like what is it that's just inherently kind of different in our DNA? Is it a DNA or is it a sociological thing?
Cultural?
I truly believe it's not in our DNA. I think, when we want and we have the right environment, we are so powerful.
Right.
We have to believe that.
Confirmation from others that we're not crazy.
We certainly have to believe.
Exactly.
We have, throughout history, we have, examples of very strong women impacting us. At some point,
that got burned at the stake and things like this.
Exactly, and the narrative changed, and we have to, go back and let's put things in perspective. Mm-hmm. We are as capable, we are strong, we have attitude. Put us in the picture. Give us the same opportunities. That's what we're looking for.
Right, and so for you, how is this evolving into kind of what your ultimate dream would be, just to be the startup nation of women and all of these women with great ideas, getting the financing to actually execute it fully?
Definitely. The idea is to go global, of course, and have a global community, online and offline, with branches all over the world, having the women have the spaces, but until the funding, okay? Be something between a crowdfunding to a VC. I don't know exactly, but we want to have a fund that will fund those ventures of the women, because that's usually their biggest problem, to get funded.
Well, and it's not, I'm again using myself, it's not about that. It's about the confidence to ask for funding. I feel like that is such a...
But not only that.
I don't know if it's just me but it's like, well, who's going to believe me? Who's going to do it? It's just this inherent thing, right?
Right.
So do you have people within the company that are salespeople and business people, that are used to the ask, so to speak?
Well, it's not exactly a company. As I said, it's a social initiative, and we're all volunteers. But yes, we have a whole ecosystem of people that's helping us, mentors and offices that are doing office hours, like lawyers, and we have all of everything what you need, but they're all volunteering.
Amazing. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Keep up the good work. Enjoy the rest of your stay. And coming up next, New York Fashion Week kicks off this week in Bryant Park. Maya Kramer here with what to expect. And she is the next international supermodel. 20-year-old Noam Frost is here with Maya. And spiritual lessons of embracing all of your personalities. Spiritual mentor Ronnie Hatchwell is here with a well-known drag artist.